Hey everybody, welcome back to my Eurovision React Review channel. So I've woken up, it is, what day is it? Thursday morning. Yesterday, the Netherlands released their song for Eurovision 2023. I know there's been a lot of hype about this, not only because Duncan Lawrence is the songwriter, or one of the songwriters, the infamous Dutch artist that gave us Arcade. But also, I know that there is some excitement about the artists as well, right? Mia and Dion. So Burning Daylight is the song. I saw the promo clip with the hand. It was their promo clip, wasn't it? Didn't really give much away. So, if it's anything like Arcade, then I'm going to be sold. So, I have high expectations. The Netherlands have high expectations. They're delivering at Eurovision now. And as a result of that, the bar is quite high in regards to my expectations. So don't disappoint. Right, okay, so let's check it out. Okay, I'm expecting something slow. Don't know why. There's the hand. Okay, predominant piano production. Duncan Lawrence. I'm gonna put some lyrics on this, hopefully. It's the Eurovision channel, so they do normally have lyrics. Okay, I mean, it's fine. I'm so glad. My water machine was making a noise then. It was so annoying, but it's stopped now, which means I can properly, hopefully, enjoy the rest of these 2 minutes. It's fine. From the first minute, fine. I mean, from what I'm gathering from the studio version already, it is evident that Mia and Dion have been selected because vocally, you can already hear on the track that they've got decent vocals. But I would expect that from Netherlands anyway. Well, that's definitely one thing that we can kind of guarantee from them. I think it's fair to compare this to Arcade, as the songwriter is the songwriter behind that song. I remember being a minute and a half into that one. It's a different sound. That was more hypnotizing. What I'm hoping for this song is it gives me that Arcade moment whereby at the end we get this kind of climax, because it's plodding along quite nicely at the moment, but there's nothing in this to suggest that it's kind of giving me anything unique or special. Okay, so it's not, I'm hoping the climax happens now, because it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad. But ultimately, yeah, the credentials behind this, it was always going to be at a certain level. Goodbye, old life. Right, so last year, particularly big hitting countries like the Netherlands, it's not apt to kind of give an initial reaction the first time round, because, yeah, your opinion of songs can change the second or third time you listen to it. And because we haven't had a national final, this is the first time I'm being introduced to this song. And as a result of that, I don't want something to go on my channel that then stays with me. So I'm going to watch it again. It's okay, but I'm just going to give it a second go. Okay, I'm going to kind of hone into the lyrics at the moment. I think this song might be speaking to me right now, which actually might make my opinion of this song change in a way it becomes slightly more elevated. I wasn't properly listening to the lyrics before.
Don't know what made me happy before. From all to zero, where did I go? And burning daylight.
Okay, that is the chorus, isn't it? Okay, it is a bit of a slow burner, and the chorus is okay. The build up into the chorus is pretty decent, but when we get to the chorus, you are left kind of wanting a little bit more. I quite like these verses, lyrics and the melody.
I don't know what I've been looking for. I guess a hero.
I love the tone of her voice. Right, second chorus now. It's a bit more production onto it. I'm coming around to it. Around to it. I know a lot of YouTubers listen to songs once, and initial reactions are key. Initial reactions are important. I've always said they are very important because on the night at Eurovision, chances are how many people listen to these songs before the actual final? Only Euro fans or people in those countries. Then someone did message me saying, well, actually, Shane, the people that pick up the phone and vote are more likely to be Eurovision fans than not at Eurovision. I was like, that's probably right. I'd be interesting to see other reactions to this because on first listen, it isn't a kind of a wow song. It's only listened to it a second time that I'm kind of picking up a few more of the nuances. Right, well, I'm glad I did listen to it a second time because my second impression was a lot better than my first. Not that my first impression was not great. I think we've come to expect something pretty wow from the Netherlands. Now, we've got a different scenario this year, I assume, because last year it was internally selected, but songs were sent to the broadcaster and the broadcaster picked the song, whereby this time, I might be wrong, but was it the artist picked and then a song was written for the artists? Yeah, it's an interesting comparison because last year it worked. This year, I think the Netherlands are how do I put this? Victims of their own success. I think because of their recent great track record and delivering kind of quality songs at Eurovision, as a result of that, I think our expectations are here. So when it doesn't match that, it might come across being quite critical, but the song isn't that bad. And actually on the second listen, I was picking up kind of more. I like the verses. Yes, the first chorus, I was like, oh, okay. And then we get into the second verse with her voice and the tone of her voice absolutely sold with. And then we get the second chorus with a bit more of a production into it. And then we kind of do end. I guess I'm just being that awful, unprofessional YouTuber that just wants to keep comparing it to Arcade just due to Duncan Lawrence's involvement in it. But I don't know what other people are saying. I don't know what other reactors are saying to this. There is everything about this song and the sound and genre of the song that I should absolutely eat up. And I'm wanting to. I'm really wanting to. But yeah, it's a decent effort with what I can perceive to be two incredible recording artists. But I don't know. I think I was expecting something a bit more stronger. So yeah, those are my thoughts, but obviously I normally get it completely wrong or completely say things that are against popular will and blah, blah, blah. But hey ho. But please let me know what you think. Please do comment below your thoughts on this song. I'd be very interested to know. And yeah, until next time, stay safe.